Welcome to Metra, the commuter rail system in northeastern Illinois. We operate 10 diesel train lines and 1 electric line in the 6-county area of metropolitan Chicago. Our lines feed into downtown Chicago stations and serve more than 200 communities throughout the region. Each workday, more than 130,000 people use Metra in their commute. Every customer is important to us, including those with disabilities which affect their mobility, hearing, or vision. Today, thanks to changes in healthcare, technology, and legislation like the Americans with Disabilities Act of 1990, people with disabilities have unprecedented opportunities for work, education, and leisure, and Metra is prepared to assist them to take advantage of those opportunities. This video will help you learn more about our rail system and what we've done to make Metra more accessible to everyone. We worked closely with people who have visual, hearing, and mobility disabilities. Together, we focused on how Metra could better serve them. We also consulted with organizations that work on behalf of the disabled. Their input and guidance contributed a great deal to our efforts. As a result, we have made our rail cars and stations more accessible. And we have added ADA awareness training for Metra personnel. The first part of this video overviews Metra's diesel train lines. The second part briefly describes the Metra Electric. On each of Metra's diesel train lines, 1 station per fare zone is classified as a key station. These stations provide full access to anyone with mobility, sight, or hearing limitations. Additional non-key stations may already be accessible. You can call ahead to check the level of accessibility at the stations you plan to use. Each key station has a number of special features, including accessible parking spaces, barrier-free paths of travel, easy access to other public transportation, improved signage, and accessible restroom facilities where available. Ramps from the station to the platform meet ADA requirements. Platforms have yellow textured edges to help customers who are vision impaired use them safely. At crosswalks, rubber fillers have been added next to outside rails to make it easier for passengers to cross the tracks. However, a gap still exists to allow the train's wheels to pass. Therefore, customers using wheelchairs, walkers, or crutches should be especially careful when using crosswalks. Fact sheets for each key station are available through Metra Passenger Services and at key stations where a ticket agent is on duty. These fact sheets contain useful information such as the location, hours, layout, and amenities for each station. They also include details on connecting services, ticket purchasing, and important telephone numbers, as well as accessible parking, availability of ramps and elevators, and suggested access routes to the train platform. For customers who are visually impaired, audio mapping of the 5 Chicago downtown stations is also available.
For information on rail lines out of the Randolph South Water Street Station, press 1.
You can easily plan your trip on Metra by consulting your train schedule. To read the schedule, first locate at the top of the page in the colored block the direction and day of week you plan to travel. Next, find your boarding station along the left column. Follow across to the right to determine the departure times of trains from that station. Select the train time that best meets your personal needs and move down that column to identify the arrival time at your destination station. Please allow adequate time at the station prior to train departure. If a ticket agent is on duty, you should buy your ticket at the station to avoid an on-board service charge. Metra tickets are priced by 5-mile zones, so the shorter the distance you travel, the less you pay. If no ticket agent is available, you may buy a one-way ticket on the train. Metra has other ticket options depending on how often you travel. For the regular Metra user, there are discounted monthly passes which can be conveniently purchased by mail or from a Metra ticket agent. Occasional users may wish to buy a discounted weekly pass or 10-ride ticket. With all these ticket options, special reduced fares are available to eligible Metra customers who are part of the RTA Reduced Fare Program. Attendants who are accompanying people with disabilities may also ride on a reduced one-way ticket. Customers who are hearing or visually impaired may board any car. All service animals are welcome and permitted throughout the Metra system. For the convenience of customers who are mobility impaired, non-downtown platforms will have a passenger assistance area where lift-equipped train cars will stop for boarding. When boarding at a downtown station, the conductor on the platform can advise which car is lift-equipped. Lift-equipped cars will be phased into the Metra system one rail line at a time. As a train line becomes accessible, the Rail Corridor Accessibility, or RCAP program, will be phased out for that line. Each train will have at least one accessible car identified with the access symbol. This car is equipped with access features including a lift which will accommodate wheelchair users, the elderly, or people using walkers or crutches. Upon request, the conductor will assist anyone who prefers to use the railcar steps. To board the train, customers desiring to use the lift should position themselves at least 5 feet from the edge of the platform to allow for the full extension of the lift. Customers using wheelchairs should make sure their chair wheels are locked. The conductor will activate the lift. A safety plate on the front of the lift platform will keep a chair from rolling off. Lift operation takes about 60 seconds, and a warning tone sounds before operation begins. In the unlikely event a lift's hydraulic system should fail, the lift platform can be operated manually. Vestibules on lift-equipped cars are more spacious and have safety bars to keep wheelchairs away from steps. Doorways from the vestibule to the passenger compartment are wider and equipped with kick plate openers for easy access. Each lift-equipped car has 3 wheelchair areas for riders who prefer to remain in their chair. Chair wheels should be locked while the train is moving. Fold-down seats are also provided so anyone traveling with a wheelchair user may sit close by. Riders may also transfer from their wheelchair to a standard seat if they prefer. Tickets and special user cards should be displayed at all times during your commute. If you are using a 10-ride ticket, the conductor will punch it and return it to you. Restrooms on lift-equipped cars are larger and include grab bars so wheelchair users and other passengers with mobility limitations can use them easily.
Lennox is the next stop. Lennox.
Audio announcements and platform signs will alert you to each approaching stop. Customers who are hearing impaired may wish to tell the conductor their destination when they board or during ticket collection. To leave the train, wait until it comes to a complete stop, then exit slowly and carefully. Customers who are mobility impaired should wait for others to detrain before exiting the train themselves. Only the conductor is authorized to operate the lift. The train will not move until all doors are closed and the conductor has made sure all passengers are clear. Customers should exit the station along clearly marked pathways. While we believe this video will be helpful, it is not a substitute for a personal visit. We recommend that you visit the stations you plan to use or call in advance to prepare for your future trips. Key telephone numbers are listed at the end of this video. This final section of our video highlights the Metra Electric train line. It is presented separately because of its unique features. A Metra Electric Rider's Guide is also available, which thoroughly details our electric service. The electric line runs north and south from the Randolph Street Station in downtown Chicago to University Park. There are also branches to South Chicago and Blue Island. Like Metra's diesel lines, the electric line has key stations that meet ADA accessibility requirements. In addition, some non-key stations are also accessible. The main downtown terminal on the Metra Electric line is the Randolph Street Station. The entrance on South Water Street fully meets ADA requirements. The entrance on Randolph Street is accessible to many riders but does not meet ADA guidelines because the ramps are too steep and lack access to all train platforms. For visually impaired riders, audio mapping is available at select stations on the Metra Electric, including the Randolph Street Station. Fact sheets are also available for all key stations on the electric line. As with our diesel lines, Metra Electric tickets are priced by zone and the same ticket options are available. All ticket types may be purchased from sales clerks at the 2 downtown stations. Customers may purchase a weekend pass as well as a full fare or reduced one-way ticket on the train. At non-downtown Metra Electric stations, one-way, 10-ride, and weekly tickets are available only through vending machines. The machines contain only full fare tickets, so reduced fare cardholders buying multi-ride tickets should buy a full fare ticket, then ask for a rate adjustment at a downtown ticket window. A ticket is needed to enter the platform. To access the platform, insert your ticket in the turnstile as indicated on the ticket itself. Be sure to pick up your ticket as it comes out of the turnstile because you will need it on the train and as you leave your destination station. Customers who are visually impaired should ask the agent to edge their ticket on the bottom right corner. Held on the edged corner, the ticket will be in the proper position for insertion into the turnstile. Wheelchair customers or customers intending to purchase a ticket on the train can enter the platform by using the passenger assistance phone to request access through designated gates. The phone enables you to speak to an operator who can assist you with your traveling needs. Mobility impaired customers should wait near the center of the platform and board any rail car which carries the access symbol. Each accessible car has 2 wheelchair areas. Because electric cars are level with the platform, the conductor need only lower the bridge plate to cover the narrow gap at the train doorway. Passengers who are mobility impaired should wait for other riders to board or detrain first. They should access the station through the specially marked pathways, either by ramp or elevator. Whether you plan to use Metra Electric or our diesel lines, you can be sure all of us at Metra are working to make your travel as safe, comfortable, and convenient as possible. You can obtain additional information about our service by calling some of these telephone numbers. To contact Metra Passenger Services for fact sheets, train schedules, or a ticket by mail application, call 312-322-6777. The TTY number is 312-322-6774. For information on the reduced fare card or to receive information about public transportation in northeastern Illinois, call the RTA Travel Information Center at 836-7000, city or suburbs. The TTY number for the RTA Travel Information Center is 312-836-4949. We hope this video provides you with the information you need to plan your travel on Metra.